Hey saltwater anglers, great news. We have the ultimate shrimp lure bundle available for you. These lures have proven to be amazing at catching saltwater fish. We're talking about redfish, sea trout, snook, flounder, plus a variety of other species like triple tail cobia. These things just flat out work. If it eats shrimp, it'll eat these lures. And the cool thing about this bundle is that you're gonna get a ton of lures, right? This is just the assortment. You're gonna get a ton of lures. Also, you're gonna get all the rigging that you need to be able to cover the different depth zones that you need to target. For example, you're gonna have these weighted hooks to cover the shallow water and to rig weedless. That way you can get right there in their face, skipping under docks, under mangroves, really covering right up against the weeds or even oysters without getting snagged. But when the fish strikes, you have a good hookup ratio. These hooks were designed for these shrimp lures. Also, we have jig heads, again, custom for these shrimp lures. They're football shaped. That way, when the lure hits the bottom, it doesn't rotate around and look unnatural. It'll stand upright, and it absolutely drives the fish crazy. As I mentioned before, these things have proven to be able to get strikes from the bigger, smarter fish, and these have now become my #1 source when I'm actually going after trophies. Another cool thing about this bundle is you get two different sizes. We have the bigger ones. These are the originals. They're 4.3 inches, and then we have the juniors at 3.5. So that way you can basically match the hatch. Some seasons you want the smaller ones, some the big ones, but either way with this bundle, you're good to go. So here's a look at the variety of items you're gonna get. This way you can customize the size profile, right? The bigger ones, the smaller ones. Also, you can have rigging for each one. So if you need to go shallow and to stay weedless, these hooks are perfect for these smaller sizes, the junior. And then we also have the football jig in the smaller size as well for getting these lures in deeper water. For the larger ones, right, we have the bigger hook to match these bigger shrimp profiles. Again, perfectly matched to get maximum hookup ratio while still being weedless. And then we have the football jig for getting down there in the deeper water and having that shrimp just bounce along the bottom and look as lifelike as possible to get the strikes. So these lures were designed to have a great gliding motion in the water. You do a twitch or a bump up, and then you can just glide it down to the bottom. That's when they strike. It has a very natural glide. It swims exactly like a natural shrimp when it's going back down toward the bottom. And so part of this bundle will give you a course on how to maximize strikes depending on the species that you're going over. Some like it a straight retrieve, others like bounce along the bottom. And so we'll help you navigate all those decision points. But most importantly, again, you can have everything you possibly need in just one bundle. And this entire package is at 10% off. So you have all the lures you need. So this is 5 packs of both these lures. That's 10 of the big shrimp. You have 7 packs of the smaller ones. They even come in the clamshell. This is a nice clamshell to make sure that every single one of them is perfectly aligned to have the right glide in the water. That's one thing that a lot of soft plastic companies don't do properly. If there's any sort of anomaly in the shape, that's not going to be good. And so this way, again, the packaging is first class to keep everything in line. So you're gonna get a total of 10 4.3 inch ones. You're gonna get 14 of the Power Prawn USA Juniors, and then all of the riggings are coming in 3 packs. Of the 3/0 Haas Helix hooks, same for the 4/0, and then 3-pack of the football jigs on both sides as well. So in total, you're gonna get 24 shrimp lures and then 12 rigging items. So again, that you're ready for action in whatever kind of scenario you face. Also, you might be wondering what this little blemish is. And this is a rattle. So this is called the battle rattle. This is a little rattle in case you're fishing areas with murky water or just a lot of noise in the water where you need your shrimp lure to just get that much more attention towards it. One extra bonus about these rattles is it has the point at the end, so it can actually be inserted into pretty much any soft plastic. These are very small. We have purposely got them as small as possible so that you can put them in even the small soft plastics, and it's not going to negatively impact the shape of the lure. So it's not going to mess up the action in the water, but it will add some vibration for those times when you need it. But most importantly, for this package, you're going to get a detailed tutorial. You're going to get a mini course. And in that mini course, you're going to see video lessons on just how to make sure that you optimize your results, whether it's selecting the right size or the right color or the right rigging items, right? We have it all contained in that mini course to make it as easy as possible, where as soon as you're on the water, you're going to know exactly which one to use and how to use it to make sure that you're out there catching the biggest fish of all your friends. These are top selling items. They're all at fishstrong.com. The only way to get them at this discount, you have a 10% discount across the board on these items, is at fishstrong.com. And as soon as you complete the purchase, you'll get an email with access to the mini course that'll just make sure that you're maximizing results with these amazing lures. So make sure to add this to your cart, complete the order, and we'll get them sent your way, and we'll have those lessons into your inbox within the next 5 minutes. Thanks for watching, and can't wait to see some great fish you catch with these great lures.